another medieval going out. This is the repro, and Frank put the display back at the original orange. But the customer can switch that, right, Frank?
Nope, I have it permanently locked in there forever. He'll get electrocuted if he tries to change it.
This better work right. Actually, we had a wire out of the drawbridge. So we, Chris spotted, of course, when we check it. There's always little adjustments you have to do with any new machine. Little tiny things. That was easy. The wire had actually slid out of the connector. Probably an assembly. But boy, it's beautiful. Regular customer getting this. And we're going to go back and show the Defender. Right this way, my good man. Some folks drove from New York, and they weren't sure whether they wanted an upright or a cocktail. Yeah.
You know all about cocktails?
Here is the upright.
Obviously.
And here is the cocktail.
And here is the legend. Yep. Take it all in, folks. You can't buy this kind of legendary. And this is useless unless you're new.
There is the Space Invaders that we are updating for a bar location. So we're putting in a brand new LCD. We have to convert, somebody put the stupid joystick in. So that's going to be a Space Invaders you're going to see later for Haley's Bar and Pub. They want the reliability factor, so we're putting all new electronics in. But we didn't have to do that with this baby. LED lighting the control panel. We just had one of these go out, didn't we, Frank?
Months ago,
yeah. This is the new, that's the key. Plexiglass and new instruction cards. It's beautiful. And of course, it has the InstaFlex system. You lift it up.
The Hood-O-Matic.
The Hood-O-Matic. Even a new paper card.
Wow.
And our electronics have been modified.
Glorified?
Glorified, modified, and homogenized.
What's that? It's not a gallon of milk.
Oh gosh, I can't. Frank, I'm struggling.
I hope
you get it. Now look. Frank's battery board.
Patent pending.
That's right. We put a new edge connector here and new triuricon pins. Now the board is getting really great voltage. We also put a new ribbon cable in here between the logic and the ROM board. New power supply. Now this fuse is not high voltage.
This you don't get electrocuted on them, sure.
No. This just runs the 5 volts for the...
That's so stupid.
Slam your hand in it.
Yeah, where's your rubber glove hand?
Where's your rubber glove?
And remember, just like in last year's video, guys, if anything goes wrong, don't come back. Everybody likes it when I do that joke.
Maybe in 1994 they did.
Wallace, don't you like it when I do that joke?
Sure. You want to see something really funny?
Yes.
Look at this when you're editing.
Oh.
I thought I felt bad.
It's the Conjuring 4.
Chewed up and spit out. By you imbeciles.
He mentioned that?
No, he wanted it. Did you put it on coin? It was on coin up.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say
No, he has it in his house in a quarter. Quarter programs these games.
Really? But the programmers programmed
It
it.
don't have a lock on the top, that's what I was wondering.
No, it's in his house. Yeah. One easy access. Look, we got a cocktail.
Glass for $15.99.
Cocktail Miss Pac-Man. It's in for restoration. And it's still sitting here. You idiots, we're supposed to have this ready. We'll have to come back to it.
You want to see an idiot?
Minute.
Look at this when you're editing tonight.
Oh no!
Oh God, it was so precious. It was so cute. My Jason. He was scratching his back on Buck Rogers.
There's no back scratcher in here. Just like a bear in the woods. Scratch your back on a tree.
Look what Jason has done. Not one, but two. Two twins. They were, but not anymore. One's an overhaul, this one, and one was the sale, traded, and the customer bought it from us years ago. And Jason's going to tell you what he did, but first I got to tell you that both of them had the factory Mylar on. But this one, some clod cut the factory Mylar off the top. I'm surprised the other one doesn't. Somebody cut the top Mylar here off, and this was all bare wood. It was all shot. Now Jason is now going to explain the two. Now, he never makes this, he doesn't do cookie cutter.
No, I try not to make them exact because it's just like, you know.
It's boring.
Like your
It's Little
videos?
Caesar's Pizza. You can go in and buy a cheese pizza, and the same person gets the same cheese pizza 4 days later.
Not necessarily. One might have a little more spin in it than the other one.
Ah.
Or boogies.
Wait a minute, that doesn't happen at, does it? Okay.
Sorry.
Anyway, Jason is now going to take over and show you these stunning, beautiful machines.
Well, I guess I only have to show them one, right? Since they're both
Well, no, you
basically
got. But you
identical.
see, the overhaul guy is going to want to know what the hell happened to his game.
Well, we have a whole list of things.
Yeah, we do.
Page.
You'll
By the
see it
way-
on the bill.
By the way, this overhaul, we actually have more than that invested. This overhaul is $2,500, but it was hours and hours of work to the cabinet, parts, everything. But it was well worth it because when it came in, it didn't work and it was not nice.
Let's see. First, the overhaul. Arch target was absolutely obliterated, so we had to. Well, I took that whole thing apart, stripped it down, burnished it, put a brand new target back into there. Stripped the playfield down to the, you know, to basically where there's absolutely nothing on
Well, we
the
have
playfield.
videos that show that actually.
Yeah. Did that. The customer did buy, which was his, a brand new motor. That is a brand new motor that he supplied himself. Took this apart, cleaned it, made sure there's, you know, put connectors in so you can actually take it off and go to the workbench
God,
and work.
Jason, wasn't that awful how they put these in and they're hardwired and you can't take them out of the game?
Same thing with up here for the drop
Drop
targets.
target bank you can now take apart.
Exactly. It just makes it so much easier.
Yeah, because Jason's thinking down the road.
When I'm
in
not
5
here.
years, 10 years, when you know
5 years, we'll be like
retirement is
5 weeks, right?
mandatory.
Who said anything about retirement?
100. Nobody's going to steal you away from me, are they?
I might pass away. You never know.
Oh, from my grief?
All three pop bumpers are fully rebuilt, brand new parts, base, the skirt, the metal housing. Top, we did the clear, so that way we could put the flashers, the color changing flashers in. This game will not support LED flashers. If you put an LED flasher in any one, it'll lock on instantly because it constantly gets power.
Yeah.
Because of the boards underneath that are running them. What else
But
did I
the
do on
regular
this?
flashers are super bright anyway.
Yeah, you're fine. This game looks better without the LED flashers.
Now, I noticed that you put the Cliffy protector posts in.
Color
throughout the
coordinated.
field. And rather than the mini post, you've put a Cliffy over in the corner of
Yeah.
both machines.
To try and protect it
That gets
ramp.
hammered.
repeatedly.
Hammered and hammered.
And then as you see, the same thing we did over here. Now, if you look, this is factory. This is the way that the ramp drops down. This is the factory plastic that came with it that connects all the way back. This ramp is brand new. The one that he had was cracked up here. So as you can see, it's brand new, but it does not have the sticker. I could not get the sticker off.
I'm gonna
Whereas
write to Williams.
this one was fine. But this plastic was absolutely destroyed. So that plastic I made myself. This is factory Jason. I connected it back here, so that way you can't really see. These pop bumpers.
But show them where you got the plastic, how you get it.
This is this, trimmed down.
Isn't that neat?
We had
So
a
it's a-
broken one of these from an old machine. I took it off, I trimmed it down, figured out where everything's got to go. I put an extra stabilizer in for this, where it posts, so that way nothing gets smashed.
Better make sure he gets a good Christmas bonus.
He's going to. I may let him leave a little earlier on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, as long as the last game's done, right?
Ah.
But same thing happened to this. Took the visor apart, took the switches apart,
Well, you
took
have to.
everything apart. Color coordinated. We do not use yellow. You will not see yellow. Why? Because it turns dirty too damn quick.
Yeah, we stopped buying it.
Yeah, they're not worth it.
But I noticed you also did some blue and red sides here too, Jason.
Well, you got to follow the machine. This side, throughout the whole entire side, is red. All the way up to the back glass, red.
That's right.
This side is blue, all the way up to the blue, to the red and blue. So why wouldn't you light
With the light-o-matics.
buttons to match the entire side?
Now, how many of you realized that the artists envisioned the blue and red hands? Isn't that something? So if you look carefully, you can see they're actually red. He accented it with the red lights, but this is part of the genius of PINBOT. A perfectly made machine where everybody got together. The designers, just like this. That's how PINBOT is.
Exactly how this place isn't.
This is one of the most perfect machines ever made. Nothing could have been improved in this game.
And these are the only two PINBOTs to feature the fire bulbs.
Yes, they're from Comet Pinball. Aren't they sharp? They sell them. They're not cheap, but they make it look like the sun's on fire. Isn't that beautiful? I see you put a color changer here.
Color changer there.
Rapid changer. And
Flasher.
slow flasher in the center. Yeah, the slow flasher. And Jason discovered something unique between the first run of PINBOTs and the second run of PINBOTs. Jason, show them what you found.
Now the only reason I found this is because I take them apart. So I actually see them with no plastics on, and as I'm scrubbing them, I have an eye for detail. If you look by Uranus,
There's an A.
This revolutionary substance, developed at Uranus, is Brown 25, another fine product from Uranus. At Uranus, things come out a little differently.
I had to put that.
see
clip in.
the moon right here? It's a blue moon with almost like a little white crescent. Now check on the other one. It's just a plain blue moon. There is no white crescent.
This is the later run.
Yep.
Look, that's the only thing we noticed. I mean, there could be a star missing from the playfield.
Should we count them?
We'll have Steven count them.
Oh, he'd be mad. He'd be cross. Well, and speaking of Steven, look at these cabinets. These are the
I don't wanna go too
nicest
far. You better take
PINBOTs
care
on
of them,
planet Earth. A gorgeous overhaul and a gorgeous sail. As a matter of fact, this guy wants us to bring it out today. Or else. Look, two top domes are perfect.
That you don't see very often. They're usually smashed.
They're usually broken. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they just beautiful? Well, I think we're done. Oh, I should point out, see how Jason cleans these off and repaints these gold? And then these stickers we get from Classic Arcades. Looks very nice. Of course, the barrel spring things, people miss the barrel springs. We change that, and of course he makes sure that the sleeve in there is new. It's beautiful. And this is going out today. This is a Christmas.
Yep, closer to
Yes,
Christmas.
he's coming. The overhaul is going to come down, I think, right a week before Christmas or so. Good.
So the elves are finished. Now it's just up to Santa to deliver.
Yes, but now look what we're
Santa
starting.
doesn't work on
Guess
Saturdays.
what's coming? The class of 1812. That's next on the agenda.
Yeah.
He's going to roll this out, and we'll roll that in, and that's going to be next week. And then, well, what else did we do? We had to do that time fantasy.
That poor man.
All right, let's wrap this up.
You rude.
Oh my God.
Wrap this up.
Nope, this is rude.
No! Oh man, is this going to be a beauty? Our first class of 1812. And Jason is giving this one the business, aren't you, Jason?
Yep.
Now he's working on the heart and adding lighting. Here's our speech. Look at that. He talks beautifully with one simple coil operation. And the heart beats. Jason has invented this system so he can work on the heart.
All it is a pop bumper.
You can see what he's doing. He's adding wiring so it looks just like the factory did it. Right?
Yep.
The factory. I wonder if we should get the patent on this. We have a Space Invaders that's going to that bar where it's going to be running a Space Invaders only for the dependability factor.
Not done yet. Yeah.
But it's close. But Steve,
Almost.
it's close.
Almost.
Well, he wants to know. He's hammering. When is it going to be done?
I don't know. By Christmas.
By Christmas. You know. All right, Wallace. What are you working on? Ah, Stern's famous Astro Invader.
Yeah.
It is famous, you know. Wallace, just so you know. Okay. Just checking. The preliminary black has been painted, and Steven will take over on the upper part. But look at this interesting power supply system. Stern, on this one game, put the power supply up here. The nice thing is you don't have to bend over to get to it. There's our plug for the for your solder pencil. See how nice and clean it is. Of course, we're going to put a switcher up here instead. Logic board right there. 2 cards, very simple. And look, it even has the original manual that Mark is getting. Another Mark in Canada. Yes. We've got wheels ready for him. He's going to put wheels on when it gets to his place. We find that shipping the games on the casters doesn't work. Does it, Wallace? Doesn't work well, does it?
What's that?
Shipping them on the caster, on the wheels.
No. We take them all.
Yeah. So we learned that. So we learn. He's taking the panel off, so that could be cleaned and scrubbed and repainted. Look, a green SKEEBALL. You know, this has to go out tomorrow, just so you know. Young man. Crazy. Texting on my time. Now, we happen to be sitting next to a Cruising Exotica conversion, but this Cruising Exotica dedicated.
My second favorite driving game?
No, this is number 1.
My second favorite.
Oh. Eugene Jarvis's masterpiece. What's your favorite?
Hard driving. Come on, it's a cool game.
It's a cool game.
This is cool. What do you know? Just shut up over there.
Anyway, there's no room.
Yeah, I know, when you're 900 pounds, I guess you're not going to fit through there.
Look at the beautiful side art to see.
What do you lay on and get your grease from the chicken wings you were eating earlier all over it?
Hey, can you
would kill you if you saw
Frank,
this.
can you do this?
What was that?
What was that?
You can't say those foul words in my videos. Okay, now. We don't need to play it, do we?
No, I've seen it. The little 3-year-olds that watch your videos, they know exactly how to play it.
The
So they're going to get
clodhopper
neglected.
that we got this thing from.
Who's watching this video?
He broken off casters on the bottom. It was junk. So we are putting heavy duty Roll-O-Matics. Okay, over here. Kurt is working on cleaning up at Tommy. It's going out for the weekend rental. We do 1-day rentals. People love us with our rentals. Don't we, Kurt?
I guess. Yeah. I'm never here to see
People love
it.
it when we do the rentals. 1-day rental. And this ski ball is going out tomorrow. Now this is
Frank.
the original ski balls were actually green.
What?
Wedding rental. That's a hit.
What? What did I
Wedding
do?
rental.
Wedding rental.
Did I say wedding?
These bozos did.
Oh, the wedding rental.
I can't wait to pick it up.
It was a hit.
People rent games for even weddings. I don't know. Anyway, the side rails are here. I wanted you to see, this is the original SKEEBALL color, which was green. My customer elected to get this. We have a green bed. We have new cushions here. We rebuilt the electronics.
We did or Chris did?
Well, Chris did. I
We didn't
assigned
do
him
anything.
to that. We is TNT as a whole.
It's a whole alright.
Oh, Frank, you could have fallen with my
I
camera.
know. That's why I would have sued you and gotten workman's comp for the rest of my life.
Anyway, this is the green SKEEBALL. And
For the
we had-
colorblind
We had a
viewers.
second one, and somebody bought that also for Christmas. There's just too many sales.
Rich
Yeah.
guy problems.
Now tomorrow, you're going to see the space encounters. But where did I put them? Frank, I left them. Oh, here. As you can see, this has blinding LEDs. And see, this will be required when he plays this game. This is going to be quite stunning when we're done. Now, I wanted to tell you something. Last month, see this here? That is Gorges National Park
Last
in
month
North
meaning
Carolina.
2016, right? October.
Yeah, last
So in
month.
20 years when this video is still up?
Last month, when they look at the date of the video, they can see. They told us to go and see the waterfall. They said you can hike to the waterfall. Well, me being
You can barely hike to the buffet counter from your table.
me being as fashionable as I am, that was a sticker, by the way. That was nothing more than a sticker. That wasn't my breakfast or lunch.
Midday
Kurt,
snack.
speaking of lunch, dinner, did you order our Chinese?
It's ordered.
Good. Anyway, got this at the souvenir desk, and she said you should walk to the waterfalls. She neglected to tell us what was involved with the walk. It was up and down, a very long, very difficult walk, and I was in long pants. Fortunately, I had my cell phone camera.
It was a whole
Here's
20
the
feet,
neatest
huh?
thing. This is only a little bit. This is only a few minutes.
Why aren't there escalators in the forest?
There's a lot of rocks and
sidewalks
things.
like at the airport.
We started walking.
So much for nature.
It turned out to be like a mile and a half each way. Oh, it was awful. About halfway, we passed a couple coming back.
That's really rude during the storm.
Why are you guys talking, all right?
I'm telling a story. I'm telling a story.
Trying to work.
And
Rude.
can you believe we passed a couple
Buffet.
that actually
It's the
was
first
the
time I
substitute
pissed one
teacher.
off. I've never
Trying
passed
to
a
tell
buffet.
my story, a substitute teacher of my daughter, Terry, at her school, who happened to be vacationing that
Don't go to
very
Backway
same
Legend.
day in North Carolina. What are the chances of running into somebody from your same town on this remote trail? So here I'm going to show you the footage now. We had some fun up there on the waterfall, on the top of the mountain where the waterfalls were. It was stunning. Well, this is the path. It's unbelievable. And oddly enough, we will have to go down and then all the way up, back up again, and then down and up. Oh, hard for a fat man. Well, we are at a very precarious point, aren't we?
Here he comes.
One step too many, baby. And down we go.
Not one step too many, it's just one step in the wrong place.
In the wrong place. Wow. Oh my goodness, that's very far down.
Got it?
Oh, I'm done with that. This was a mile and a half going up. Boy, Todd, this looks a lot like Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls! Slowly I turn. Step by step, inch by inch. Ah! Now I'm videoing. Look, they're all the way down at the other platform. Oh man, look, and look at the falls. We couldn't do it though. We stayed where it was safe, didn't we? Oh my gosh, this was such beauty, but so hard. But I did it, didn't I, Mark?
No, I took the phone.
That's because I took my great pills.
No, you're back at the camp, so I took your phone.
Look at those falls. Now I think we're only missing Jim.
Oh, Jim's already at the top.
Oh. Jim was running.
I gave up my home to see you satisfied. I just called and let you know where I'll be living. It's not much, but I feel welcome here inside.
Now wasn't that nice? And of course, the music was the band that we went to. We wanted the full experience of our trip. People like my trip videos. Jonathan, don't you like my trip videos?
I watch them every day.
You do?
Oh, sorry.
No, he doesn't.
Well,
Well,
that he doesn't care.
everybody cares. And listen, you've stuck with it this long. The gras is coming. I'm going to show you something you've never seen before. Frank, you're supposed to go ooh or something like
A
that.
buffet that you had never had passed?
Why are we still talking about food? Kurt, I'm hungry. Where's the Chinese?
All of Europe.
All right, I'll tell you what, Kurt, we'll get the Chinese, and then we're going to end with these marvelous games that we picked up 3 days ago. Here we go. All right, Frank, where's that big fat... Oh, Frank, there you are.
You're looking, look at my shorts again. Joke.
Let me turn some more lights on. I have to show you something. What happened with us? We got back in trade 3 machines we sold brand new in 1991. Brand new. Airball from the MCI Corporation.
Is that the phone company?
Frank, are you going to sit on that sofa the whole time?
Yeah, you said it was big and fat. Can you bring the game over? I can't get up. I'm out
I
of breath.
can't. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Open the safe. Open the safe, okay, by the MCI Corporation.
Is that the phone company?
And
Oh,
BRIDE
God,
of
my
PINBOT.
breath.
Now, let me show you.
BRIDE of PINBOT made by MCR too?
Now, this was the Airball and the MCI opened the safe were made in 1971. In 1990, I got a phone call from Steve Engel at Mayfair Amusements. He said a bank called him and they had this warehouse full of games, brand new in the box. A whole bunch of these open the safes and airballs, and there were a few other games. There was 2 U-boats. There was a few other brand new in the box games. Most of the safes were actually out of the box, but the safes were stored in such a way that they got a little bit of cabinet damage, but not much. But they had 4 brand new legs bolted on the underneath, under here. They're pinball legs. They were actually in there, stored that way. So these had a couple little dings and dents, but they were still brand new. Well, he called me up. He said, it's time to go. Let's get rid of them. Here they are. And guess what? This is the first one we've had traded in years. All right, let's unlock the door, and I'm going to show you the insides here. Now, the fluorescent light lit the top. these marquees, some of them got a crack in them because they're not flexible and they're actually held in by a wing nut. So what we did is we secured it with a piece of Mylar so it won't ever get any worse. This light bulb here is a service bulb. So this adds all this extra light if you're working on this or soldering something in. The fluorescent light can be unplugged here and you can plug in a solder pencil, okay? Now we had to change the capacitor here, okay, to get this running because that had leaked after all those years. But,
Did you write a letter to the company that made it?
MCI went bankrupt in '72, I think. They lost everything. Very simple electronics. On this door, this is everything. The sound, the electronics, and meter. Our 5-volt regulator here, okay? And then the raw voltage power supply over here. Very nicely laid out, and it actually comes with a manual too. Speaker on the top. These are for the optional meter, the token dispenser. You can see the holes never had them in. Apparently that was the one option you could buy to bolt the token thing on. And then when you won, it would kick a token out in the bottom. Now this was a sticker, 2 games for a quarter, for 1 quarter. That was, I guess, never used. And that was some kind of a test probe that came with the kit. The cash goes down here. Your safe door, when this is closed here, it's all on the inside. And the idea is you have to turn, you have to find the 4 missing numbers to unlock the safe. Now, you see that key? Where's that? I hit that key right here. It is. This is a, oops, I can't get it open, and somebody locked something inside. That unlocks the safe. Nice heavy door, too. So that's an emergency. We had this in the showroom for years for parties, one of these, until I sold the last one. And you know what? The kids were really rotten. They would get open the safe, they'd open it up, they'd put one of the kids' shoes in there and close it. And the kid would struggle the whole rest of the party to try to open it up to get his shoes back. Rotten kids.
You can put your lunch in there.
Guess you could.
Then just connect it.
That starts the game. You have 90 seconds. It starts once you start turning. You turn to the right first. Now, the LEDs help you. You can hear it ticking down. You turn it. I thought that noise I heard was the... You know what? The light bulb's still on. That's why it's hard to see. Hold on. Let me unscrew the bulb. Then you'll see it a little better. There we go. That's better. Now you have to be careful you don't turn it past the point.
If you do, you gotta start over.
If you do, good. And I turn to the left. Now there's also adjustments. I'm going to do an extensive video on this if somebody does buy it. But I just want to see if I can open it. I got 70 seconds. It's clicking down very slow. You can actually change the time. 90 seconds, 60 seconds, and 30 seconds. So far so good, Frank. Just takes a steady hand. Oh, I think we have a light out, don't we? Do we have a light out? We do. We do have a light out. We'll have to address that. It's just loose. All right, we turn to the left. There's plenty of time. We're going to see what it's set on now.
Set on easy.
Remember, if I turn it too fast, one light at a time. Do you see how the LEDs move? I unlocked it. But I suspect... Let's see what it was set on.
Set on easy, I just told you.
It was? Okay. So, okay, here's our... We're on 90 seconds. 60 seconds. This is TTL logic. This is an Intel processor chip. And
you're so stupid.
Oh God, you hate me. Okay, here's the adjustment. Yes, it was set on easy or silly.
I put it there.
Okay, let's move it to hard.
Ew.
Now let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, here we go. Just you have to go really slow. Cart, is that my dinner?
Speaking of slow.
Yeah, it's a small bag.
I just set
enough
this
for you.
Where's my soup?
You're meowing still.
We have it set on hard, and I suspect I'm going to have to keep turning this and turning this and turning this. I haven't gotten to the first number, and I'm down to 72 seconds.
There's a hoagie in there.
Put a soup in there.
Frank. This isn't good, Frank. At least it's going slow.
That's terrible. You're still in the first number?
Yeah, but maybe the other... See, the thing about this, each time you do it, the number is different. So the second time you do it, you may only have to turn a quarter turn and it would start.
Never gonna do it.
Loud enough. Oh my god.
That's the skee ball in the back. Bonehead is in the back.
It's a mile away. We could hear
I think we better have him turn that down. The customer's going to have a stroke.
You think?
Who bought that? A judge? Because that means I'll probably do
Yeah, you're going right to jail. Prosecutor.
prosecutor. Okay.
25 seconds.
Oh God.
Any day now.
This is exciting. You might want to speed this video up. 19 seconds? Crazy, what time did you turn that dial? Here goes. Time's gonna run out, for sure.
Maybe I at least get to the next number.
Alright,
Never gonna happen.
pretend this is the 112. No, it's
Left one easy.
There is a medium setting.
I guess medium is.
Oh my god.
Can I even get to the next number? And this is what happens when it runs out of time.
Oh! And that was it. You had 1 second.
Game.
You suck.
All right. Look. Oh, this is incredible. This runs on very extensive electronics up top. Frank, if you shine it in, this uses a whole slew of hard drives and soft drive processors and look, a bank of relays, all clearly marked. This is the opto board system. See, it says relay driver, but these would you stay quiet? Okay, now look. These set the sensitivity of the 5 optics. There's actually optics in this.
How's the matter with
God,
He just keeps coughing and, you know, anyway. He's playing it now. It has an actual doorbell in here.
I hope you shock yourself.
I was going to make the doorbell sound. But it actually is a real doorbell in there. There's a timer too, and all these lights are controlled. It's very clever. A lot of heat rising up right from here. Okay, now the top is very easy to access with these boards here. And then in the back is the motor control. Here, this is your fan that blows the ping pong ball up and down. Okay, it has nice brass rollers here. This is the motor that controls your time that you'll see in the back too. And everything is psychedelic black lit. It's really sharp. Yes, that is a black light blue in there with a mirror reflection. Alright, this programs it. Now that sound you hear is an actual, it's blowing through that hole to make that sound like a whistle. This controls how high you want your airball to go, and then you don't have to do it in any order. Now that bell you heard, that was a doorbell.
A real doorbell?
Oh, I didn't have to even get close to that one. Now once again, you can set the optics so they're less sensitive. Now look up top, the shapes correspond to the lights I still need to get. Oh shoot. Darn it. Nope. Darn it. Look up top, I only need the 5. See, I'm up to Hustler, Frank. Once I get this one, I'm a winner. Did you hear the ding dong? I'm officially a winner and I'm on bonus time. Now, look at the game time in the back. Notice that has stopped. That has stopped spinning. This is my bonus time. And then that'll start turning again. See, it's now starting again. Oh, good, I didn't have to get all the way under that. I haven't played this game in years. I had one in my game room in the basement, but I never unwrapped it. We never got to it. So I have one more after this. Out of time. Time is up. Game time is over. I did get 5 targets and 2, so I got 7. Oh, you opened it.
Sure did.
Did you have it set on silly?
No.
And
Have it set on
no, look, here's the deal. These are $2,000 each, or
Yeah, get the hell out of here. But easy, yeah.
It's that easy.
$2,000 each, or both for $3,500. Now,
Maybe
look,
$35 for both.
now this was also part of the deal. One of these Pachinko things.
Easy.
From the Grandview Company. So we're going to sell this. I do not want to ship this, but it has a bunch of tokens in it. I just want to get rid of it. It does work, and this is $125 if somebody wants to buy it. Now, lastly, here's the creme de la creme. You will never, ever, ever see one of these in this condition. We have not touched it yet. These are the original rubbers from 1991. You can see they're very yellowed here. Okay? The original lighting in the machine. The perfect color on the cabinet.
Looks
This
like
isn't-
Steve redid the whole thing.
It
It's
does.
brand new.
But see, what's so nice is that the original Williams cabinet, this is not a brand new decal set that somebody slapped on top of the worn out cabinet, and nobody had to change the playfield because the original playfield is perfect. Look, there's no swirls, no cuts, no marks, nothing in the playfield. He's got a little wax on the original posts that were in the machine.
Whatever
Okay?
you charged for this, it was nowhere near enough, I'll tell you that.
Yes, this machine is sold, but I wanted you to see. Now look here, Frank. The guy even ordered in 2007 a whole rubber set from Pinball Research and never used them. And well, there's the Mylar that was all in. Look at this, Frank.
Never see it ever again.
Frank, I could sell this on eBay for $10. Look at that. Never opened. The goodie pack. Isn't that amazing? Will you find a Bride of Pinbot like this, as nice as this again? We are going to do an extensive video, obviously. Oh, Frank, look. This is what they used to do.
Rip it up
They
and throw
gave
it
it to
away.
you, and then you slapped it down. But guess what? Do you know how many vendors left it in the bottom of it until the playfield was all beat up? And then they went, "Oh, I'll put this down and protect the rest of the playfield." Yes, all of you have seen trashed, ruined playfields. All of you. Now, we already did, we had to. His batteries had started to leak. So Frank has already installed his button battery cell. Thank goodness they didn't leak any further. Look at everything so clean.
Numbers
Matching.
matching.
You know,
home use
Frank,
only.
the first thing you're going to
Smells
do, is you're going to peel off all these warranty stickers. Everything. I want everything.
new. Don't be stupid.
Well, we're going to show you more of this. Isn't this beautiful?
Can't wait till it's done. I can take it home.
We got 3 $1,000 for this machine. Cash. Now come back here. One of the earlier, there's the year it was made.
Replated for sure.
Repopulated. And it's 948. Look, Frank, my dinner.
Food, is that
How
gonna be enough?
special wonton. Where's the rest of it? This is like, I ordered 5 of these. He hates me. He really does.
He's not the only one.
Everybody hates me. Well, was it worth it? Did you focus on my bald spot again?
No, I didn't. I had an itch in my arm. I had to.
Okay. All right, listen. I'm glad you joined us for this adventure. Oh, by the way, this one has some touchscreen problems. I know, it wasn't funny.
Got that right. Can we be done now?
I want to eat my dinner.
You're starving.
Frank, I hear the country music. Glad you joined us. Good night.